Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 10th of April 1984, and the title is The Basis of Brahmin Life is God's Love. Today, Bap Dada is looking at his loving, cooperative, and easy yogi children. All are yogi souls. It would be said that this is a gathering of yogis. All of you sitting here are yogi souls. That is, souls who are loved by God. Those who are loved by God are loved by the world. Do all of you constantly have the spiritual intoxication, spiritual pride, and spiritual self-respect that you are loved by the Supreme Soul, that you are those who are loved by God, who also become loved by the world? They just want a glimpse or drishti of a second or even half a second. This is what the devotees thirst for, and they consider it to be greatness. However, you have become worthy of God's love. You are loved by God. This is such great fortune. What does each soul nowadays want from childhood till death? Even a child who doesn't understand anything wants love in his life. They want money afterwards, but first they want love. If they don't have love, they experience their life to be a life of hopelessness, a life without sweetness. However, all of you souls have received God's love. You are loved by God. Is there anything greater than this? If there is love, there is the world, there is life. If there is no love, there is no life, there is no world. When you receive love, you receive the world. Do you experience this love to be your elevated fortune? The world is thirsty for this. They are thirsty for one drop of it, and you children have received the property of God's love. You are being sustained with this love from God. That is, you are moving forward in Brahmin life. Do you experience this? Do you remain merged in the ocean of love? Or do you just listen to it or know about it? That is, do you just stand on the shore and think about it and continue to observe it? Simply to hear or know about it means to stand on the shore. To accept and to merge in it means to become merged in the ocean of love. If after being loved by God, you don't experience becoming merged in the ocean, being absorbed in the ocean, then you are not those who attain something after belonging to God, but those who remain thirsty. Remaining thirsty even after coming close. What would you say to this? Just think about who it is who has adopted you. By whom are you loved? By whom are you being sustained? So what will happen? Because of being constantly merged in love, there cannot be the influence of any problems or type of upheaval. You will experience yourselves to be a constant destroyer of obstacles, an embodiment of solutions to all problems, and a conqueror of Maya. Some of you children say that you are unable to remember the deep things of knowledge. However, remember the one thing, which is that you are loved by God and that you have a right to God's love. With this one awareness, you will become constantly powerful. This is easy, is it not? If you forget even this, then you become trapped in the maze. Just this one thing will make you have a right to all attainments. Therefore, always remember and experience being loved by God and loved by everyone. Do you understand? This is easy, is it not? Acha, you have now heard a lot. Now accommodate all of it. To accommodate is to become equal. Do you understand? To all the children who are worthy of God's love, to all the elevated souls who are merged in love, to all the children who have a right to the sustenance of love, to the elevated souls who have spiritual pride and who stay in spiritual intoxication, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Avyakt Bap Dada, meeting groups. All of you are easy yogi souls, are you not? The remembrance of all relationships makes you an easy yogi. When you have a relationship, everything is easy. The awareness of being an easy yogi soul easily ends all problems, because to be an easy yogi means constantly to experience the Father's company. When you have the company of the Father, the Almighty Authority, when you have all the powers with you, problems change into a form of solutions. Whenever there is any problem, the Father knows and the problem knows. With your right of such a relationship, problem ends. What can I do? No, the Father knows and the problem knows. I am detached and loved by God. Then all the burdens belong to the Father and you become light. When you yourself become light, all things also become light. When there is the slightest thought of them, you become heavy, and the things also become heavy. Therefore, think, I am light and I am detached. And then everything will also be light. This is the method. You will attain success with this method. Even when past karmic accounts are being settled, you will not experience them to be a burden. If you observe everything as a detached observer, it is as though the past is ending and you are seeing everything as a detached observer with the power of the present. You are accumulating and also settling. With the power of accumulation, there is no burden of settling. Therefore, always remember the present. When one side becomes heavy, the other automatically becomes light. So if the present is heavy, then the past would become light, would it not? Always keep the attainments of the present in your awareness, and everything will become light. The way to make the account of the past light is to keep the attainment of the present in front of you, and everything will become easy. The past will change from a crucifix to a thorn. There won't be the questions. What is this? Why is it like this? No, it is the past. Why should you look at the past? Where there is love, obstacles don't seem heavy. They seem like a game. With the blessings of happiness of the present and with medicine, settle all your karmic accounts. Bap Dada meeting the teachers. You are those who constantly experience success at every step, are you not? You are experienced souls. are you not? Experience is the greatest authority of all. Those who have the authority of experience are successful at every step and in every task. To receive the chance of being an instrument for service is also a sign of specialty. Whatever chances you receive, continue to move forward in those. You are instruments who constantly move forward and also enable others to do so. The consciousness of being an instrument enables you to attain success. Always keep with you the consciousness of being a humble instrument. This specialty will always make you special. The part of being an instrument also gives you a lift. To become an instrument for others means to become complete yourself. Continue to achieve success with determination. Success is guaranteed when you have this determination. Success will automatically go ahead of you. You have received a golden chance from the moment of birth, and so you have become the greatest of all chancellors. Have you not? You have come with the fortune of being a server from childhood. You have come having awakened your fortune. You have become instruments to create the elevated fortune of so many souls. Therefore, always remember, Wa, the elevated line of my elevated fortune. You found the Father. You received service. You received a place of service, and together with service, you also found the elevated family of elevated souls. What have you not received? You have received everything, the fortune of the kingdom. Always have this happiness. Using the right method, constantly continue to make progress. With the method of being an instrument, service will continue to grow. Bapdada meeting Kumars. To be saved in Kumar life is the greatest fortune of all. You have been saved from so many complications. Kumars means souls who are free from bondage. A Kumar life is a life that is free from bondage. However, to remain free in Kumar life means to take on a burden. Bapdada's direction for Kumars is to do a Lokik service while living with the Lokik family. Lokik service is the way to create context. Remain busy in this and you will be able to do a Lokik service. While living with the family, do a Lokik service and your intellect will not remain heavy. Do service by sharing your experience with everyone. Do Lokik service while considering it to be means of service. And those Lokik families will give you many chances for service. Your aim is to do godly service, and those are the means. Do it with this understanding. Kumars means those who have courage. You can do whatever you want. This is why Bapdada always advises you to attain success using the right method. Kumars means constant yogis because the world of Kumars is the one Father. When the Father is your whole world, where else would your intellect go except to the world? Since everything is the one, there will be remembrance of the one. It is very easy to remember the one. You have become free from many. Everything is merged in the One. Constantly serve through your every action, in your drishti and your words. There is nothing but service. There is the enthusiasm to reveal the One whom you love. Let the Father and service remain with you at every step. Acha, blessing. May you be an embodiment of knowledge and make every moment, every thought, and every second of the confluence age powerful. Together with listening to knowledge and relating it, also put it into a practical form. Those whose every thought, word, and deed are powerful are embodiments of knowledge. The most important thing is to make the seed of thought powerful. When the seed of thought is powerful, words, deeds, and relationships will also become powerful. To be an embodiment of knowledge means every moment, every thought, and every second are powerful. Where there is light, there cannot be darkness. In the same way, where there is something powerful, there cannot be anything wasteful. Slogan: always to say, yes, my Lord, in service is to give the real proof of love. Om Shanti.